Created by SAIT chefs and instructors, Seasons is a cookbook inspired over 50 years of hospitality and culinary training. Joining me to explain more is Steve Lepine, who's the chief instructor at SAIT Polytechnic. Where's SAIT, in case someone is new to Calgary and not sure where you can find you?
Well, we have a couple different locations. Our main campus is just off 16th Ave and 14th Street. Then we have our culinary campus, which is in the Scotia Centre downtown.
So you can purchase food too?
Absolutely, yeah. We're open Monday to Friday down there, and from 8 to 4, and you can come get fresh baked goods. From 11 to 1:30, we have our roast chicken, prime rib
sandwiches.
Sell it,
Steve. Sell it, buddy.
There, right? So if you're in the area, definitely stop by. It's great value and delicious food.
It is. I've been there a few times before, and I completely agree with you. The people who are behind the counter are those who are in training to become chefs.
That's exactly right. Yep. So we have our first year and second year cooking students down there, as well as our baking program down. So our first year kind of does the sandwiches and salads, and then our second year is doing their culinary perspective. So they're doing everything from Indian cuisine to Vietnamese cuisine and everything kind of around that format. So,
which takes us to this next level, a cookbook. So the SAIT students who are taking this program, there's a screening process to get these folks in here.
That's correct.
They are dedicated to their craft. They want to be some of the best, and I'm sure that some of these SAIT students have moved on to be some of the best of the best.
We hope so, for sure, right? I mean, that's kind of the idea that any type of schooling you do, you want to become the best at that, whatever that is.
Right.
And we expect that from our students as well. The lucky thing for me is I'm a SAIT alumni. So doing this cookbook was a very cool thing, because there's a couple instructors that I had taught me that I got to collaborate with and come up with some of these recipes with. And yeah, very, very
and here it
cool
is.
book. Yeah, that's it.
Why Seasons?
Seasons, well, because we have the 4 seasons, right? Well, mainly in Calgary, we only really have 1 season, right, or 2, right? But for the most part, there's 4 seasons, and we really kind of just want to branch that off and really focus on those, right?
Here, pass this one over to me. Yeah, keep going. I wanted to take a look inside of this here too.
Yeah, so we got the 4 seasons, and the idea was, for the chefs to kind of do recipes that they would want to cook with their friends and family.
Oh no!
So, majority of the recipes are kind of more the intermediate to advanced cooking.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of a dummy in the kitchen. At least my wife will tell me that.
I'm sure you do fine, right? So there's there's some recipes that are a little bit more advanced, but again, really tasty stuff, beautiful pictures.
Fantastic. I was just about to comment on these pictures. This is brilliant.
The really nice thing too is the procedures are very clear, because these are all instructors, right? So we're teaching to students that might not necessarily understand what we're talking about. So they're very clear, stayed very plain, and easy to follow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
East-west steamed prawns and scallop ravioli.
Yeah.
Baked oysters with bacon, onions, and brie. I can make this?
Yes, you can. Believe it or not. Now
I have to. Well, okay. Poached cheese. Come on, man.
This
is fantastic.
The directions, right?
Let me show you. Yeah, because some of these are just absolutely brilliant. I mean, let me get my fingers out of the way here. But as you mentioned too, Steve, these are because I'm a visual kind of guy. So you've got the recipes, you've got the explanation how to get to it, but you've also included these, as I said, brilliant pictures.
Yeah.
This must have been a lot of fun to do.
Oh, it was at the start. It was a lot of work, but once we were done, everybody was just so thrilled, excited with it. The cool thing too is actually we have this Friday we're doing a Seasons event at the Highwood at SAIT, where the public can attend.
Try some of the food.
Exactly. So essentially, what we're doing is from 6 o'clock to 7, we're doing interactive reception. From 7 o'clock then on, we're doing a 5-course meal with wine pairings. For $150, including with wine, GST and gratuity included, and you can find that. There's a few tickets still left at the culinarycampus.ca. Unfortunately, we're ending the kind of registration off today.
So do today.
17th. Do today. So if somebody's still out there and that interests them, it'd be great to see them down there on Friday, and I'll be working as well that evening. So
how did you decide which ones? I mean, there's so many to choose from. We're talking about over 50 years, man.
Yes.
Like, how did you decide? I don't even know where would you begin?
You know what? I think it's
This would be like a book double the size.
Yeah, each chef kind of, like I said, kind of picked where they would kind of cook for their friends and family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's so many different recipes out there that we all have and that we would love to experience and share with everybody. But it's just kind of a few of those ones that might be. It could have been like, for example, the roast butternut squash soup I did was one of kind of the first jobs that I really, really loved. So I kind of did a little play on that and kind of made it my own.
Right.
So I think a lot of chefs maybe went kind of that route with kind of their experiences and you know, what they enjoy cooking for their guests.
How do we find these?
These also could be bought at the SAIT Marketplace or the SAIT Culinary Campus. They're $40. They make a wonderful gift, right? Christmas coming around the corner there.
Just in time for the holidays, Steve.
Absolutely.
You're a smart marketing guy as well, too. Apparently, you've been taking some bonus classes over there at SAIT. The book is called Seasons, some fantastic recipes. We have a few of these to give away as well, too. Hashtag SAIT Seasons. Hashtag SAIT Seasons. Steve Lapine, Chief Instructor at SAIT Polytechnic. Get back to some classes here, buddy.
I will. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Celebrate the seasons at SAIT. Still to come, parading to success. First, here's what's happening in and around Calgary. This is Trending on Shaw.